doing with Nigeria, he will not do it today. Because
Now,
this is a mess. In a democratic, constitutional democracy, you see a man want to take over a whole country like Nigeria as a personal property.
but this is a man that you supported yourself back in 1999.
That is the beauty of democracy. This is a man we supported, yes.
You and General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, retired but not tired, basically anointed General Obasanjo to become president of Nigeria, correct?
That's correct.
Why did you do that?
Because it was a democratic process.
Was he the best man for the job at the time when you look back?
According to what they said then, he went in there and changed. And that is according to, it was a probability.
But what about all these reports I have come across in literature? For example, 1966, Major Olusegun Obasanjo, a great friend of a Major Chukwuma Kaduna Nziyogu, the man who pulled off Nigeria's first military coup. They were very close like this, but what I have read is that he betrayed him. What about Brigadier Adekunle during the Civil War? The Black Scorpion.
Yes.
The man who single-handedly, really, demolished Biafra.
Yes.
But who took the credit?
Obasanjo.
Even Muritala
So
himself.
if that is true, and there are a lot of things that I have come across, then how could you and your colleagues in 1999 find him to be the best man for the job?
Thank you, Shaka.
Well, Shaka, this is an open blanket something. Democracy, the beauty of democracy is always the majority opinion. Some people were not in support of him. Somebody like Lieutenant General Isha Ebami is still in detention because he never supported him. And from what you have said, it seems that Obasanjo have the phobia of betraying friendship. Because everybody around Kaduna and Zogu said that he betrayed Kaduna and Zogu, as you said. Brigadier General Adekunle won the war.
What about Charles Taylor? What about Charles Taylor very recently?
He betrayed also
former Liberian president.
He betrayed Charles Taylor.
So that he escaped.
It is in his nature, and this is how he wants to betray me now. And I'm not going to allow that to happen.
So in your particular case...
I'm a new face of Nigeria.
In your particular
case... He can do
case,
that to those his people. He can do it to me.
In your particular case, with your new face of Nigeria, Orji Kalu, let's talk a bit about the vision thing. In the last few minutes, frankly, what is your vision for Nigeria? If you became the occupant of Aso Rock, what would be your first thing, your priority? My priority will be to restore electricity to Nigerian people, to bring rule of law, make people to respect the Constitution so that we can practice constitutional democracy. Who wins in election is not important. Will be a government. What matters a lot is the process that gets the winner. I'm not, if I lose election tomorrow legitimately, I'm not worried. If I am given opportunity to rule Nigeria today, I must be ready to bring a genuine process that will make people to vote for and be voted for, and not the kind of thing we are doing. I will be able to provide infrastructures that will make Nigeria a better place to live, because there are no infrastructure. Can you believe a country like Nigeria, of almost 200 million people, have no rail transportation, have no highways? The Chinese are going to build a railway now. Those are rots. The president should not take us to backwards where we are not supposed to be. What about some credits for President Obasanjo, a man obviously that you have worked very closely with over the years? What credit would you give him? Obviously, he has done some good job, hasn't he? Let me be honest with you, Shaka. Yes. I give President Obasanjo credit for even mentioning the name to establish EFCC. But it's just that there are two rules. Rule 1 for the loved ones who are with Obasanjo. Rule 2 for the people who are not with him, to fight political opponents. They started well, but they are trying to end badly. I mean the EFCC. Because if EFCC job is to fail, I've just given you an example in the 10 candidates that are talking about the PPA. 5 of them have never lived in Nigeria before. And they put their name there because they win the election. So you can see the dishonesty in these people. You can see the things eager. What they are trying is to cause confusion
in the minds of Nigerian electorate so that they will say this man is corrupt. Nobody is going to say that. We are going to hit the streets, we are going to get the streets, and we are going to preach the message of love and peace. And we are going to work hard and win the election.
In 30 seconds, what makes you think that you are the best man for the job? And what really convinces you, because you've been talking about this thing for quite some time, Orji Kalu, that you are definitely going to be the next occupant of Asorok. Do you think Nigeria is ready to elect an Igbo president?
Oh, sure. Nigeria is ready to elect a president that have qualities, no matter where he comes from. Shaka, I mean, I have the credentials to be president of Nigeria.
Have you built mosques in the north, schools and what have you, like Mashuda Biora did, so that people can overlook
the only difference
where you come
that
from?
is going to happen between this election and me and MK Abiola is that Abiola won the election, he didn't rule. I will win the election and I will rule. Well, Abiola's target was to liberate Nigerians, and he's a leader I still have great respect for, even in death, because and these are things Obasanjo have not done right, because he have not recognized Abiola. He had betrayed him also again, because that is his style of betraying tribes and close people. So I believe that we will have a lot to offer to Nigeria, new vision, new system to work.
Lanre Banjo, you have never given President Obasanjo credit for at least something. Is there something that, frankly, you can identify and say, this is something that is positive, frankly, that President Obasanjo has done?
I can give him
he has
credit.
Changed the image of Nigeria to a certain degree.
Shaka,
a lot of your debts have been forgiven.
So what? How much did you make out of that? I can give me credit for being the ugliest president we ever had. I mean, nobody can take that away from him.
Oh, come on.
But I've been doing things for selfish interests. Come on. I mean, I keep saying it, Obasanjo is the problem of Nigeria. Look at what they are doing. They are getting a northerner to attack Atiku Abubakar. Atiku Abubakar is getting a Yoruba man to attack Obasanjo at this damn years.
You are talking about Musa Yaradua. That is the younger brother of Shehu Yaradua,
yes.
A man, of course, who was number 2 to Obasanjo back in the 1970s.
That was his basis for choosing
Atiku. A man who died in the prison.
That was his basis for choosing Atiku, because Atiku was a grandson or was very close to Yaradua. That was his basis.
Let me ask you one question. There are a lot of people sometimes who live in the diaspora or in African countries and say they are looking for opportunities to serve. But the moment they get into positions, they end up looking for opportunities to be served. What exactly are you looking for, and how can you assure us, frankly, that you are going to serve? You don't expect to be served.
General Obasanjo and I were very close. If my intent is to be served, I will not be criticizing him. I will lay low and get into government and make money. During Abacha, I was begged to come and serve. But I'm not a kind of Nigerian who wants to go in there and make money. I'm about legacy, enviable legacy that will make Shaka say, gosh, he said so and he did so. That's what I'm about. In 2003, after I contested and they rigged me out, they offered me a position. You know what I told them? I cannot operate in the midst of evil.
Well, unfortunately, time is not our best ally. And on that note, thanks to our distinguished guests, Orji Kalu, Governor of Abia State and presidential candidate, Lanre Banjo, gubernatorial candidate of Ogun State, and Alhaji Ibrahim Biyu, Director of Voter Education, the Independent National Electoral Commission of Nigeria. He joined us live via telephone link-up from the Nigerian political capital of Abuja. Thanks to you all and to our affiliate stations, along with our viewers and listeners. We thank you for tuning in. If you're listening to us on the Voice of America, special English is coming up next. And tomorrow morning, it's Daybreak Africa with Howard Lessa and James Bate. And on tomorrow's Africa Journal with Vincent Macaulay, AIDS and Orphans. On behalf of our production crew and I, thanks for tuning into Straight Talk Africa. Get better, not bitter. And please remember to keep the African hope alive.